when no one else is there, because I don't like seeing a lot of English people abroad. Right, I'm live on YouTube now, boys. If you want to come see my full screen, come jump on a YouTube. Hey, boys, I actually advise coming on YouTube, by the way. It looks 10 times better. Honestly, it looks so much better. Yeah, we're live now, boys. Let me just shoot these links in. You're being bare annoying, me, bro. Go on, jump down if you want. Right, let's shoot these links in. 2 seconds, boys. I've actually got to sort this out. Yo, on YouTube, what we saying? I booked an office this morning. Oh, actually, it's on my other phone. That's actually my... Sorry, boys, 2 seconds. Need to send a. We've got another temporary office today, so I just need to send over the names. 2 seconds, lads. Right, that should be sweet. Right, let me jump on now. Sorry about that, boys. It's getting to the New York session now. Yeah, I would say London, the best position this morning was, I'd say that Euro GBP, man. Right, there we go. See, I just clocked how sick that is. If you've had an office before, yeah, I think this is nuts. If you've had an office from Regis before, which obviously we've had, right, you can just book. Thank God as well, because we got a few 1-to-1s in today. But obviously our office, they've not moved out of it yet, which is a fucking piss take, really. It's kind of annoying. But we can just do day passes. We can just get an office for a day, which is fucking sick. And obviously, like, the best buildings in the Wharf as well, which I'm not gonna lie is absolutely dirty. YouTube. Women, eh? Fucking women. Right, boys, let's get straight into it, because there's the movement for today was perfect. The move up that I wanted from EG is not yet complete. Sorry, boys, I've not been answering any questions. If you've asked me something, boys, just drop another comment if you can, bro, boys. Yes, Cam, what we saying, bro? Aren't we sweet? Aren't we good? I'm yeah, a little bit frustrated about EG today. I had it all placed as well. I just didn't come back to my entry again. It was a nice little 1-3. So the narrative that I'm seeing for the day is still sort of that strong euro. In terms of news, though, you've got to bear in mind we've got some important inflation data coming out in just under an hour. We've got core CPI, CPI month to month, CPI year to year, and unemployment claims all at 1:30. Some really important news there, boys. Some really important news. Mate, so what's your long-term plan? Are you looking to get into properties and that? 100%, bro. Properties, you got to have enough money though, man, for it to actually be a bit of a nice flowing sort of business. But I want to hopefully just own a decent amount of real estate, preferably commercial and domestic. Obviously domestic's way better, but commercial as well, just because I think that'd be good for myself if I've got commercial that I can also move into. I think it's always nice to have real estate, so you've actually owned something, right? But yeah, probably do more businesses in the future. I just there's just something about building businesses, boys, which I fucking love, to be brutally honest with you. So yeah, E, you didn't give us nothing. G, you didn't give us nothing. It was all DTO entries today. Not for EG though. EG was obviously sell side sweep after taking that Friday low, and then we had the 15-minute trade through, and then a 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, sadly price didn't come back down, but obviously bias was bang on correct, which is exactly what we want. Who's on YouTube, boys? Who's on YouTube? If we're on YouTube, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Sorry, was that made with fire? So that's actually insanely hot still. That's hot as fuck. Yeah, GJ was perfect. Vishal, are you here, bro? Was you still looking at GJ after I jumped off? Yeah, I like the ideas of flats, hotels. Yeah, same, bro. I'm with that as well. I love it. Wow, Vishal just joined. That's mad. Yes, Tommy, what we saying, bro? I'll be good, man. Yeah, Vishal. Yeah, GJ was nice today. Just the same thing as EG. No entries. Just no entries is what it is. But again, bias is correct, so there's nothing to be annoyed at there. I didn't think you noticed. I mean, you probably did notice as well. But we had that push into that new day opening gap, which honestly was. I'm gonna move my face out of the way because it actually takes up bare of the screen. Big ass head, bro. Wait, if I move it to circle, is it better? The circle might be better, you know. Circle's definitely better. You alright?
Sorry.
Yeah, the circle's definitely better.
I just need to let my
Fucking hell, I wish I knew that sooner. Sorry, is that... Can this coffee cool down a little bit? It's actually sort of gained heat somehow. Insane. No, GJ was crisp. GJ was lovely, I'll be honest. GJ was hot as fuck. EG was the main one though, boys. I'll be so real. It was the one for the day. I mean, same as GJ though, man. It looks like it's mainly these pound ones that just didn't really want to become efficient. I still think we're gonna have this move to the Friday 50. I could see it coming up before coming down. So for me, EG, sort of the main move I'm going at here is those push up. That push up really. Yeah, I feel like I haven't had a trade in time. Yeah, I had that trade the other day, which was nice. I had that the GU 3.7 R Asia liquidity. That was nice. EG placed, no movement, but that's fine. Yes, nightlife. What we saying, broski? Any trades you're looking at for New York or waiting for news first? I mean, you boys know me, right? I don't place trades New York, right? I never place trades New York. But what I would say, what I'd say in terms of New York session is definitely wait for this unemployment to come out. Once this unemployment comes out, we're going to be able to get a real good understanding of the labour side of the economy. If we're seeing unemployment go up, which could definitely happen because you're seeing obviously tariffs come into play, which is making it hard for businesses to thrive, which you're probably going to see a decrease in employment. So you're going to see unemployment rise. And obviously that will cause the economy well, the currency, should I say, to come down. Inflation's looking to come down, which is pretty shit. The reason why that's shit is because, again, I say this all the time, we need a balanced economy. A balanced economy. And the way we balance an economy with monetary policy is by inflation. It's probably the best handwriting I've done on TradingView, and it doesn't even look that good. Inflation. GDP, employment. You know what, we'll just do these three because I've done it so big it doesn't barely fits on the screen. But this is how we get in a balanced economy. There's a few more bits. But inflation, GDP and employment. These are so fucking important, boys. So important. So, yeah, in terms of GDP, growth is going down. If growth's going down, you really kind of want... You kind of really do want inflation to... my man, you should get one of our funded trophies. You got a funded... Oh, you do funded trophies? What do they look like, bro? Man, that's sick. Show me what they look like, bro. Inflation should really be looking to come up if GDP is coming down, because that will balance it out a little bit. But right now, it looks like we're getting a decrease of inflation year on year. GDP also decreasing, and employment also coming down. So we're seeing inflation come down, growth come down, employment come down. What that is going to say is that interest rates will also come down. So page for sure, bro. I think I might have to follow you or something. I'll go on your account. Let me go on your account, bro. I've got another device here. That's it. Funded trophies. That's cool. I like shit like that, man. Okay, if I like shit like that. Oh shit, these ones. I've seen these, man. These are actually 30. How much are they, bro? Yeah, I saw. I think Ant's got one. I fuck with it, man. Yeah, I heavily fuck with that, bro. Oh, you got a website? Sweet. Yeah, nice, bro. Yeah, I fuck with that, man. That's actually 30. We've got a big community as well, bro. So we'll probably get some more sales if some people in the Discord would like that. But that's 30, man. I fuck with it heavily. I fuck with it heavily. We've got two different sizes for square one and rectangular certificates. Yeah, that's sick, man. Alright, keep doing what you're doing, man. I actually bare like that. You boys have probably seen it before, but it's like the what is it, man? I can't actually remember what it's like, but it's like that. It's like glass. I'll show you, man. It's actually cold. I fuck with that heavily. Yeah, it's like like is it glass? Is it glass plaque? Man, I fuck with that heavily. I think that looks sick because I wanted to do that. You know, I wanted to get a certificate in a. I mean, I've got a few certificates from a few props. I wanted to get like in like a fucking in like a frame, but a frame looks shit, man. Resin, okay, it's resin. See, like I wanted a frame looks shit, man. But yeah, the resin ones are cold. I'll probably give you a shout soon, bro. To be honest. I'll drop you a follow today. Yeah, sweet. I fuck with them, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. So yeah, inflation, GDP, and unemployment. Resin looks good. Yeah, man, they look cold. Nah, it's all love, bro. It's all love. Boys, go drop them a follow, man, because yeah, that shit's cold. I ain't gonna lie. If you're funded, you gotta be putting your. I've been fucking around and not putting it in. Not putting it in a resin thing or a whatever they're called. What the fuck are they called? I can't remember what they're called, man. But yeah, bro, that's lit. I'll probably give you a shout soon, to be honest with you. But anyways, yeah, boys, back to the chart. So yeah, basically what I would say in terms of right now is the dollar's looking very bearish. We're already down 1% for the day. We've taken Friday low, but I can still see price coming down further. Inflation's looking to come down, which in an ideal situation is perfect, right? Inflation coming down, brilliant. We as US citizens get more buying power, so obviously that's brilliant, right? You got more of a healthy economy and stuff like that. But when you're seeing growth decrease and inflation decrease, that shows a possible signal for a recession or interest rate cuts. So, and then times that with unemployment coming down, then you are really looking at possible cuts. So I think we are going to have some cuts soon. I reckon that's what we're definitely going to start having, some cuts, some interest rate cuts for the ECB probably. Definitely have interest rate cuts from the Bank of England, and then definitely have interest rate cuts from the Fed. Should be soon, really. Where do you get your fundamental information from? Well, the thing is, boys, it's not only the info you need, but you also need the knowledge on how it affects the markets. Do you know what I mean? I think the best way to do that is do like a free economic course online. I teach a bit of fundamentals to my mentorship group, but I honestly think the best way is through you can get a few economic courses online. But yeah, if you don't want to grab the mentorship, just grab a little economic course on the web, man. There's loads out there. A lot of them will be helpful. But the thing is about fundamentals, boys, is yeah, it's not just alright. Inflation's coming down. That's good, because that's not the case. Inflation coming down isn't necessarily good. It massively depends on what the economy needs. If the economy needs lower inflation, then it would be beneficial if inflation did come down. But then you've got to see its growth also going up. Because if growth's coming down and inflation's coming down, you're seeing a contraction of the economy. And then if you're seeing unemployment also going down, you're seeing the labour side contract. So you're seeing the labour side and the growth side contract. That's when you get an economy that's currently falling and then debt is going to rise. So realistically, you need to learn how it affects the market and what it needs also to balance out an economy. Because an economy needs to be balanced, right? We can't just have really high growth and then like really low inflation and like, I mean, it's impossible to have that, and also have high interest rates. You can't really do it. So it needs to be nice and balanced. So it's not just learning of what news affects. Because, for an example, like what I said, if we had inflation coming out lower and then we still had growth higher, bro, we're looking 30. That inflation report's perfect. Lower inflation's perfect. Going towards the Fed's target, with the labour side also staying the same if it did. But yeah, we've really got to be looking at not just how the news comes out, but also how does it affect unemployment, how does it affect growth, how does it affect all the other stuff, right? So important news is that we've got coming out in the next couple of days. One of them's not high impact, so I reckon about 90% of traders don't know about this. But we got big banks earnings, right? Some huge bank earnings. And when I talk about big banks, right, I'm talking about HSBC, Barclays, the other ones in the US, some UK ones, some more European ones. So we've got big earnings for banks, right? They're coming out tomorrow. A lot of people wouldn't know that. Today we've got inflation coming out. I make it about 40 minutes, just under 40 minutes to that inflation for the US dollar comes out. That's looking to drop year on year, looking to go up month by month. No, core CPI is no CPI. That's looking okay. So CPI is inflation is looking to come down. Unemployment's looking to come up a little bit. So with unemployment going up, that's obviously not very good for the economy. It's not going up by a massive amount, but it's still going up. We still get inflation come down, and we're still having growth come down. So very negative for the dollar there. Plus we've got those big bank earnings, which is for the last quarter. So maybe not. We might see the next quarter be quite bad for big banks earnings. But then we've got GDP for the pound tomorrow. You catch your trade this morning with the strategy. I was very unlucky, to be honest, bro. Very unlucky. But I was planning to get on this Euro GBP long. As you can see, I'll tell you the setup actually, because there was actually bare reasons why this setup was actually fucking insane. Like I was more than happy to jump in this trade and just let that shit run, because I knew it was gonna be a really nice move. So number one was the pause on reciprocal tariffs. Right, you know what? I'm just doing the exact same I did this morning, because I wanna show you boys what I was mainly looking at, and this is quite important, right? So the pause on EU tariffs, not the pound. Bearing in mind, the pound just had the reciprocal tariffs, just had the normal baseline tariffs anyway. So it was the EU that benefited from the pause. So that's why you saw the euro pump. So bear in mind, first thing I'm talking about, boys, bear in mind, I'm not talking about nothing about charts there. I'm talking the first thing I'm talking about is fundamentals. The very first thing. Second thing, we come into we had the completion of the with the daily CRT. So completion of daily CRT. Number 3, filled daily fair value gap. Filled, not failed. So the first 3 things there, right? Pause on EU tariffs, and then we got higher time frame analysis. Okay, I haven't even looked at the lower time frame yet, and I've already got myself 3 beautiful confirmations. Right? I'll just show you what these look like on the chart, by the way. So let me just pop myself up to the daily time frame. Something to note as well, boys, and if you don't know what breakaway gaps are, holy shit, they are insane. That's exactly why I was looking at this fair value gap and not these lower fair value gaps, right? As you can see, we've got this one candle here, one bullish candle, the second bullish candle, and you see this third candle here, right? You see how it didn't manage to close above this high. That shows that we're very bullish, and it also invalidates these lower, mainly this one. It invalidates this fair value. This fair value now has a very, very low chance of price pushing back into it. Why? Because this third candle continued higher. This is still got a chance, but when you've got a breakaway gap, which is this breakaway gap, mainly you start seeing the topmost, absolute top fair value come through. Right? So just in case you was wondering why I wasn't going for these fair values down there, is because there were breakaway gaps. Price had a very low chance to actually come to them. As you can see, this is the CRT candle we was looking at. This was the high. Got swept. Swept yesterday actually. And then the low, we just swept, as we can see. I'll drop down to the 15 minute now. We literally just swept it this morning. Can I move that over? There we go. We swept it at 7:45, about 7:15, just after the ECB open. So just before we was looking to get in. And then, as we can see, we filled that daily fair value gap on the on the daily time frame, and then we saw the nice rejection off of that. Where is? Did I delete that, bro? Must have deleted that. So yeah, they're the 3 They're the 3 points so far. And that's me not even going down into the lower time frame, bearing in mind, right? I've not even gone into the lower time frame yet, and I've got 3 lovely points. 1 that's based on fundamentals, and then 2 that's based off higher time frame analysis. Yeah, I'll have a check in 2 secs, bro. Next, Friday low sweep. So the liquidity we swept. Actually, no, let me put down all the liquidity we swept. So Friday low, Asia. Yeah, that's perfect. Sweep. 5. Discount area. We was in discount area, so the points that we was looking to buy at was fucking perfect. So 5 massive reasons there, right? And I'm not even in the trade yet. 5 reasons. 1 being fundamental, right? 2 being higher time frame. I would even argue Friday low sweep is sort of a higher time frame. But Asia sweep's not, so we'll say it's not. And then we've got liquidity levels on the higher and lower. And then we've got our equilibriums, right? 5 points why this trade was insane. And that's not even at entry yet. So that's why I was looking to get into this trade. I had 5 solid reasons why I wanted to get in. And these confirmations here, these don't come all the time. These probably come once a month. So this is the whole point of being patient. Because you don't see these optimal positions. Right, you don't see these come up all the time, right? Sadly, I was unable to get in. Price just wanted to move about me, which is fair play, right? Price is never always going to come to your entry, but honestly, the amount of confirmations I had was absolutely perfect for us to now come and grab that high. As you can see, obviously entry was here, bearing in mind, so it was below the Friday low, below the daily open. You know what I'm saying? We was in a lovely position below the Friday 50, obviously, because we took the Friday low. So we look really nice now come to the upside. And then, yeah, we had the 5-minute trade through. That was continuation down. Let's just get rid of that now. We had this 5-minute, which we traded through. Which then, as soon as we trade through that and get a closure above in the 5-minute, I was happy to start looking for trades. And then we got entry. Annoyingly, was unable to actually push price to the upside. Wait, what did Lou just send me? Hey, Lou said the office banging. I don't even know what office I booked, innit? I just booked a random office in the Wolf. I just had to do it quick. That's sick, Lou. Actually, I don't think Lou's in it. Let's get Lou to send a little video of the office, man. I want to see a video. We had to get another temporary office today. Oh, mate, it looks insane. Oh, mate. Oh, shit. Woohoo! That looks crispy. That actually looks horny. Boys, that looks fucking horny. Right, sorry, boys. Yeah, I was talking about that trade. So that is what I was looking at for the day today. Yeah, sadly was unable to get in, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of opportunities. Me, myself, I'm already at 3.7% for the week. You know me, boys. I'm more than happy with 3.7% profits for the week. I'm over the moon about it. Appreciate that follows, boys. Right, sorry, boys. I just wanted to go through that trade just so everyone know what I was looking at for today. EU. Let's look at EU. Yeah, I mean, we're still in the area where we're waiting for it to come in to grab that Friday high. I'm still bullish on Euro USD at the moment, to be honest, lads. So I'm not really going to say look for sells because I know we're getting quite close to the Friday high, but you've got to bear in mind we've got inflation coming out. We've got unemployment coming out, so we've got these newsies that we don't really want to be in. We've got what, 26 minutes or something? So I don't massively want to be in these trades. Let me just get Lou to send me these videos on TikTok, on Discord, and I'll show you how unreal this office is. It's literally up. It's the one with the outside bit. Yeah. GU cells, even GU cells, I wouldn't be too happy with, to be honest. The reason why I say that is because, again, we've got this dollar news coming out which doesn't look too positive at all. So I'll just be a little bit cautious, boys. You know me, I've got a 30-30 rule as well. So I don't place trades 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after. Why the strategy didn't play out well in EU? Well, first of all, I weren't looking to, like what I was saying this morning, I wanted to long the euro. Okay? I wanted to long the euro. So for selling Euro USD would be silly. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we was in the bottom half of the Friday 50%. So if I was looking to sell, I'm selling in the discount area, which is again silly. So there's two reasons why EU you didn't want to place. So again, fundamentals are important. Again, the first reason I told you why I didn't want to get in the EU short was because of fundamentals. That's always going to be my first point. It's always going to be the point I give first. Let's go to the higher time frame, the daily. See if we had CRT. No, didn't have any CRT at all. At all. Fair value gaps. No fair value gaps. Do you know what I mean? So complete different setups. Looking at price move the complete other direction. So I was not looking to short EU. Plus I couldn't long because we didn't grab the sell side liquidity. What enters my what for me triggers the idea of a trade is an Asian liquidity sweep of the high and low. If I'm getting into a trade, boys, I have to be getting in after we grab liquidity. So for an example, if I grab sell side if London grabs Asia sell side, I'll be looking for buys. Vice versa. If it grabs the high, I'm looking for sells. We didn't grab the low, so I couldn't get in buys. We grabbed the high, but I didn't want to get in. I didn't want to get in the sells because of fundamental reasons, higher time frame reasons. Plus EG is what I had my main focus on. EG looked way cleaner than EU this morning. I think GU had a bit more of a reasonable entry. Yeah, see GU, different story. GU actually looked like you could have got a trade there. It was above the Friday 50, right? But again, EG was exactly what I was looking for. The pound, I know that we're seeing GU push up very high, but the pound just isn't something. I'd rather be buying euro over the pound. And as we can see here, it's annoying because a lot of you boys don't really know how I trade and how I correlate each pair to what. If you watch the correlation of all four, you know why I was looking for EG. Because I was looking for euro buys. So I was looking to long the euro currency. So in other words, I needed euro USD long or euro GBP long. Okay. I wasn't looking at GU at all. Why? Because I know the euro is what I want to be longing. And just because it doesn't give me a setup that I can get in on, it's not like I'm going to start settling for the less, right? Start settling for a shit trade or a pair that's not going to be as efficient. So if I was looking to long the euro, I'm looking at position 1 or position 2, euro USD or euro GBP longs. If I don't get them, then I will not be jumping into a trade. As you can see, euro USD did not grab the sell side liquidity, so I could not get in longs. Euro GBP did, so that's why I was looking at Euro GBP. GU I was not looking at all because I wanted to long the euro against something else. I didn't want to long the pound because I didn't have belief in the pound. And here you can see why I didn't have belief in the pound, because the euro is stronger than the pound. Why would I long GU if I could long EU or EG? Okay, first thing I just want to say. EU sells again. I wouldn't say jump in any positions against the dollar right now. We've got news coming out in 23 and a half minutes. So I'd be careful because spreads are going to start widening soon. Plus the markets are going to get a little bit volatile. Always look at higher time frame, bro. Always, always, always. Come on, Lou. Send me the videos I want to show you, boys. This is the Cabot 25 Cabot Square. This is. So this one's just opposite One Canada Square. But yeah. To be fair, it's not bad. How much was it? I mean, you can only do this if you've had an office with them before. £77. I thought it was more than that. See, this is why if you get an office you are granted with so many. You are honestly granted with so many benefits. You don't even know it as well. A lot of you people thinking, oh, why did you spend £5 a month for an office? It's a good point. Why did we? It's a good question. It's a good question, isn't it? Especially at like 20 years of age. Spending £4.5 a month in an office is crazy, right? It's nuts. But the benefits we got from that office is insane. What we was able to learn about the corporate side of trading, corporate side of actually having like an office in one of the best buildings in the best area in London. You learn a lot about how the market works. You learn a lot about how these companies as well also make their money. You do learn so much. Plus now we can fucking, mate, I can't even believe that. Now we can grab an office. Mate, I literally paid for that like an hour ago. And now losing Cabot Square doing a 1-to-1 cost us 76 quid. But that's purely just because we had an office at one point, which is nuts. So I ain't gonna lie, we've got some yeah, that's actually cold, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's cold. That's gas. We got CPI today. Why are you trading? Right, I'll give you 2 reasons, bro. One, CPI is in what, 25 minutes. So, and there's 24 hours in a day. I don't know if you realise, but at 7 o'clock London time, yeah, it is 2 o'clock in America. So if you're trade from 7 till 10 a.m. in America, that's 2 to 5. Who the fuck is up in New York session at 2 to 5? Secondly, inflation was what, hours away. So just because there's high impact news on a day, boys, doesn't mean you rule out a full day. Trust me. Don't be that person that does that. Inflation data is important, but it's not a reason why you should not be. If you miss a setup because there's high impact data 7 hours later, honestly, you are, I don't know, I can't use certain words on this app, which is bollock, but you're a donut, innit? You're an absolute donut. Me personally, I've got a 30-30 rule, right? 30-30. I've used this rule for years. I've used this rule for probably 4 years now. I will not place a trade 30 minutes before nor 30 minutes after, right? Simple rule. Simple rule. Hey, Jamie, you've actually got my mum's maiden name as your last name, man. Ratings. Warman. If I told my nan, she'll be gassed. No cat. My nan would be jumping up and down if she knew you was if she found out she found out you was a woman. She would actually be gassed. Are you funded trade? Yes, bro. Funded. Been funded for near enough. I'll probably say near enough 3 years now. 2.5, 3 years. I'm currently funded 800 grand in total. Looking to hopefully get these 200k accounts passed in the next couple months, and no, imagine we're related for real, man. For real. If we're related, that's gang. For real. What's her name? My nan's name's Sheila. Sheila. Where are you from, Jamie? Where are you from? Because I don't know anyone else in this world called Warman except for if they're from my family. So I'm saying we might be related somewhere, bro. Warman doesn't seem like a. It seems like a common name for some reason. Do you stick with a minimum RR? If so, yes, bro. I've got a minimum RR. I will not place a trade smaller than 1 to 2 RR. The reason why, bro, is because my win rate is about 60. It's about high end of 60. So I don't really want to be placing less than Kent, bro. We probably are family, innit? No cap. No cap. Like, no cap, bro. I mean, I ain't from those ends, but I've got, I'm pretty sure I've got family in those sides, innit? Nah. Mate, I've never heard it. Same as my nan, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, wait, this is getting weirder by the second, bro, if I ain't gonna lie. Turns out this kid's like my cousin. Turns out we're cousins, Jamie, that's lit. Jamie, what's your mum's name? Or your nan's name? Or your granddad's name? Fucking hell, that's actually mad, bro. I mean, we're probably not related in it, but still, it's fucking weird, bro. That's mad though. Why should I have traded EG instead of EU this morning, bro? Well, it massively depends on your setup. It massively depends on your setup, innit? Massively. For me, I trade Asia I trade Asia liquidity, right? As you can see, EU didn't take sell side liquidity. If it doesn't take sell side liquidity, then I can't obviously be buying because that needs to be swept before I buy. So EU didn't give me that opportunity at all. EG grabbed it, as you can see from EG. We grabbed the sell side liquidity. Oh. And then we started to move to the upside, right? So EG gave us that opportunity. EU sadly didn't, and the reason why is because the dollar is weaker than the pound. Because the dollar is weaker than the pound, it just moved. EU just moved up. Let me call her my nan, see if she got a sister. Yeah, that's crazy. No, see, it was my granddad whose name was Warman, innit? My nan's she's Irish descent, so I think she's a Murphy, but it might be my granddad was a Warman. He was a Warman. It's a sick name, innit? No cap. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a 30 name, bro. Warman. This is my mum's maiden name. It's actually fucking sick. Warman. How cold is that, bro? As an English name, that is sick. I kind of wish I had that name, innit? Kind of wish my last name was Warman. Fucking 30. Mason Warman. You can't. You just wouldn't fuck with me. On paper, you wouldn't bother fucking with me, innit? Until you see me, I'm sitting here with curly hair, standing at like 5'6", and then you want to have a go. Mate, that's mad, bro. I might even have to bail my nan after this. For real. Where do I learn about fundamentals about dollar stronger than euro? I would say every day, watch Bloomberg. If you do not watch Bloomberg every day, you are just as, you've got the same knowledge as 95% of people in the markets, man. Get it changed. I might have to, bro. Okay, but my name works better well. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. My name works weirdly well. So my name's Mason, right? My name's Mason. My last name is Maskell. It's a proper roll off the tongue name, innit? This is my full name. I ain't scared to show you guys my full name. I'm not at heart a pedophile or anything, so I don't really mind. Feel free to search me up on some form of database. This is my name, right? So how that's sort of a clean name, innit? You got MAS. It's a clean name. Mason Maskell rolls off the tongue, works well. But I think Warman, I fuck with it. Fuck with it heavily, man. Blue Burke. Do you see EU pumping? I see EU pumping. I see EU pumping, definitely, man. Definitely. Especially because of the news we got coming. You ever trade GR30 clean PA? I don't trade indexes, bro. I've always stuck to my guns with Forex. I always look at indexes. I always look at the S&P, always look at GR30, always looking at NAS, whatever, right? I'm always looking at these. I don't know why they've actually all changed order, which is a little bit fucking frustrating. I always look at the FTSE and stuff like that, boys. Can you go over something on Bloomberg, what to look for exactly? Website and stuff sounds interesting. I can and I can't, because I don't think I can actually show Bloomberg from YouTube on YouTube. I don't think I can. Oh, Blue Burke. Sorry, boys. Sorry. I just realised what you said in the chat. It's called Bloomberg, right? Bloom, like flower bloom, and berg, like iceberg. Bloomberg. This is Bloomberg. I've currently got it on now. I've just paused it. But this is what I've currently got on now. It's Bloomberg Business News Live. And just listen to what they're saying, boys. Just have a listen in. You see, you've obviously, at the bottom here, you've obviously got like the actual big news, like, titles. So you can kind of get a gist from there. Plus, just listen, you've got loads of analysts on there who talk about the markets. Alright? So it's not like it's just you're sort of left to guessing. If you watch Bloomberg every day, your knowledge will increase every single day of fundamentals. And boys, at times like this, in very uncertain markets, everyone is watching Bloomberg. Normally, on a day-to-day basis, I know because I see this every day, there's about 3,000 to 4,000 people watching on Bloomberg on this channel every single day. At the moment, there's 16,000 people watching. The reason for that is because the markets are so uncertain. Everyone is relying on these big news events and also what Bloomberg can come up with in terms of talking to random economists and analysts. So it's very important. This strategy works on gold too. My strategy works on literally everything. I'm not going to lie. It works on everything. But the thing is about the strategy, it's very mechanical, but then also you need to obviously bend it with the fundamentals. You need to trade with the bias as well. The bias of the fundamentals. If you don't, then you're going to lose yourself in this music, the mind, what you are. Do you know what I mean? You can never forget about fundamentals. But it works. It works in everything. But fundamentals has got to be there. You watch this on YouTube throughout the whole day. Pretty much, bro, throughout the whole day. As soon as I wake my pretty little eyes up, I sit down in my office. The first thing I do, the very first thing I do, is I'll turn on Bloomberg. You just have to. And boys, as soon as we move into our office in the Wolf, Bloomberg is going to be on every single day. Every single day. Gold news, also Asia, London, New York. Sorry, what do you mean, bro? Gold news, also Asia, London, New York, time 2. I'm a little bit confused, Sebastian. What do you mean, sorry, bro? A bit confused what you're asking. What time is the London kill zone and New York kill zone? The London kill zone is from 7 till 10 AM. And if I remember rightly, the kill zone in New York session is 1 till 4. I'm pretty sure it's 1 till 4. You've got Silver Bullet from 3 to 4, so you still have high volume. So I think it should be 1 till 4. Yeah, we've got this news coming out in just over 10 minutes, about 10 and a half minutes. We're going to get some nice indication of where our unemployment and where inflation's at. My indicator, the Asian high got swept at EU, so I was looking for sales, but price went up. On EU, that's the thing, bro. Like what I said, right? Fundamentals always comes first. Every single time, the fundamental buyers. Why is my handwriting like half alright today? No, my handwriting is actually not even bad today. Fundamental buyers, okay? The reason why this is so important, because it's the reason why the market moves. It's the reason why the market moves. No one can tell me otherwise. If you tell me otherwise, I can assume you know piss all about the markets. Fundamental bias is key. If we're bullish, even if you get a setup that says sell, don't take it. Don't take it. And you'll probably realise you might get half of the amount of trades you get. You might literally get half your trades. Say if before you was getting 2 trades a week, maybe now you're only getting 1 trade a week, 4 a month. And a lot of people crumble when they start taking less trades. But I tell you boys, when you start maturing as a trader, the longer you trade for, the less trades you'll start taking. I've seen that from so many point of views. From my own point of view, I used to place probably about 2-3 trades a week. I now place about 1 to 2 trades a month. 3 trades at the absolute max at the moment. This year, the most I placed in 1 month is 2 trades. That's the most I placed. I put 2 trades in January, 1 in February, and then 1 in April. I didn't place a trade in March. Okay? And the reason for that is because I use fundamentals alongside well, yeah, but is anything you can get 1 restart. So yeah, this is why you need to be having fundamentals as well. But don't be scared just because you're getting less trades. I think it scares a lot of people when they get less trades. It's a psychological game, boys. If you can't play it, then I'll be real, this might not be the one for you. It's not ICT Silver Strategy, a Silver Bullet, bro. ICT Silver Bullet is from 3 to 4 PM. The strategy I'll be using for New York is before that. It's literally just mainly the continuation of London. We'll see what liquidity levels price wants to take, and then we'll just act from there. I don't want to assume news. I want to react to news. That's another big point in terms of fundamentals. What's your main tip on how to stay patient in the market, bro? Brilliant question. Because I tell you what, I'm not just saying this as well. My patience is very good. I've got shit patience in real life. Yeah, really shit patience, really shit. But in trading, very good. The reason why is because I've always said this, is you don't need fucking 10% a month. You don't need 8%. All you need is 3% on average. If you can make 3% on average a month, not even that, fuck it, let's go 2.5% on average a month. If you get 2.5% on average a month, that is 30% each year. 30% account gain, yeah? I'm going to say this again as well to everyone else, is it's not the amount of money you make, it's how much money you have. I'll say it again. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you have. So stop prioritising trying to gain more percents a month. Stop it. Stop trying to get 10 to 20% a month. Aim to get more funding. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's way harder to stay on a 50k and then keep on getting 10% payouts, because the consistency won't be there, I promise you. Honestly, may God kill me right now. May God strike me down if I'm lying. Right, 50k, it's so much easier to get 50k, get your 3%, yeah? Get 100k, get 3% a month, pass your challenge in maybe 3-4 months. Doesn't matter. Who cares if it takes 3 to 4 months to pass a challenge? You've got nothing to prove. If you can pass the challenge, excellent. Now you've got that 100k, now you're still aiming for 3%, but you're 150k funded. Cool. Now you can go for a 200k account. Do the exact same thing. Do the exact same thing. And you know why people are impatient? Because everyone thinks that for some reason you need to get funded in a month. You need to get funded in 2 months. Boys, we're all about 20 years of age. We're all about 20 years of age. What the fuck is the rush? Bruv, is there going to be like a world extinction in 5 years? Like, boys, what is the rush? There's no rush. There is no rush at all. So what my best advice, or I know I didn't say like a main point there, but my best advice to keep the patience, yeah, would be conservative. Be conservative. So 2 to 3% a month. What if you're trying to pass a funding account? You need like 10% in 30 days. You don't need 10% in 30 days, bro. No, barely any prop firm has a time limit anymore. FTMO don't, ACG don't. So it don't matter. There's no 30 days. There's no. They got rid of that. So you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, you've got to make 10% on an FTMO account. It's gonna take you what? Just over 3 months. So fucking what, boys? You're trying to get 100k funded, boys. You're trying to get 100k funded. If you now make 3% with that account, if you make 3% with that account, that's 3 grand minus profit split. Say 2.5 grand, 2.5k, 2.5k. If you get 2.5k a month, you're replacing a. Have you used that funded pips? Funded pips still have their thing up, but just fuck them off, boys. You've got ACG and FTMO. You can get max allocation 800 between both. Don't worry about it. Fuck funding pips. ACG, FTMO is all you need, I promise you. And 2.5k, that's with one 100k account. You grab a 200k after that, and then you're earning 300%. You're earning 3% on 300k. Quick maths, that's 9 bands. 9k a month minus profit split. Cool. Let's just say it's 7k. 7k a month. What, are you unhappy with that? And how long did that take? Let's say it took a year. Let's say if you proved yourself profitable and it took you a year to get 300k funded. It took you a year. Now you're earning 7 grand a month. 7 bags, boys. 7 times 12. What even is that? Come on, who's good at multiplication? All them ones. What is 7 times 12? What is it? 84. You're earning 84 grand a month, a year, boys. 84k. 84k. Is that not enough? If that's not enough, brilliant. Perfect. Get another fucking 100k. Get another 100k. Take another 3-4 months to pass it. Right? And now you've got another. Now you've got another 3. You've got another 2k. So say that's 9 times 12. And then that's what? 9 times. What's 9 times 12? 108, I think. 118. 108. 108k. Cool, 108k, boys. You're like the top. You're like top 0.5% in our country. Do you know what I mean? And you did that in a year and 3 months, year and 4 months. Sometimes, boys, you just need to put shit into perspective, right? Sometimes a lot of people think, I need to get this done quickly. I need to get it done now. I need to get funded in a month. Why? Why? This is a plan that will take you a year and 4 months. To start earning 108 grand monthly, earning 3%, 3%, boys, 3%, bruv, 3% in what, 22 trading days, on average, a year. So you can be down 1% for a month, yeah, and then go ahead and get fucking 7% in the next month. Brilliant, you still got 3% on average. It is so possible, but the only reason why people fail is because they rush, they risk too much, and they try and gain too much from the markets. When again, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you have. If you've got 500 grand buying power, I can earn 1% a month, and I will earn more than you if you had a 50k account and you was earning 10%. In fact, no, sorry, we'd earn the same. But I'm aiming for 1%, you're aiming for 10%. Consistently, 10% a month is almost impossible. I would say for me, it's impossible. 1% on average is very possible. In fact, I can do very possible to get 3-4% a month. But you know what I'm saying, boys? Put shit into perspective. Put shit into perspective. And it's the HFT real, bro? I mean the bot. The bot HFTs are real, boys. HFTs are real. This is what big hedge funds use. Big hedge funds use HFT, but the reason why it's profitable for them is because they use a HFT bot on a low spread, low commission liquidity provider account. So they're able to do it, and they earn a lot of money from it. A lot of us don't have. We can't actually gain access to minimal spread account with a liquidity provider. So it's a lot harder for us to do that. But yeah, big banks, no, not big banks, but hedge funds do that. That's what hedge funds do. Their method is that. Boom. What did I say? Bearish dollar for the news. Perfect. Right, there we go, boys. Like I said, don't fucking short EUGU. Stop trying to short EUGU. It's just gonna go up. Is it right that I shouldn't be selling EU this morning because the higher time frame bullish? Yes, bro. 100%. 100%. Not only that though, but fundamentally the euro is more bullish than the dollar. Look what's going on now. Look what's going on now. You see what I'm saying now? Why? How did I know this was gonna happen? I didn't really say anything in terms of charts. I legit just said it purely off. Now I'm gonna start playing this because I've not actually played this in a bit. I actually do need to see what's going on. Oh right, yeah. Jobless claims come out 223 as expected. Yeah, so yeah, unemployment pushing price down. Inflation, exactly. Look, exactly what I was saying. Inflation come down, which you think, oh, that's positive. Inflation coming down is good. It's fucking not, boys. It's not. Inflation coming down with growth coming down with unemployment going up is very negative. That's an unbalanced economy. You're going to see an interest rate cut, which will make a currency bearish. Higher for longer interest rates are no longer what the US are going for. Yo, bro. Yes, Holtz. What are you saying, G? Looking to short GU. If I see 15-minute IVG, seems pretty bullish at the moment. Don't trust me, bro. Don't short it. We've just had some heavy bearish news come through, Michael. I would heavily advise looking for the other one. I mean, it's hard to get in longs though, isn't it? Because obviously, longs on EG will probably be nice, obviously, but that's not affecting. I think EU would be nicer for the. I mean, fucking hell. To be honest, boys, we're already at a really high point. Buying at this area here is kind of risky. Not because the market because the market's obviously quite high. I reckon prior week high would get flipped. We're probably going to start seeing a new bullish move for EU now. The continuation of that daily is mainly what we're going to see. How long have you been doing it? I've been doing this for 6.5 years now, boys. To be honest, I've spent all my adulthood doing this. I'm 22 years of age. I started this just as pretty much as soon as I turned 16. Yeah. I honestly, mad to think that actually, bruv. It's actually mad to think that I've spent near enough a third of my life trading. That's awful math. yo, that is shit math, mate. That is poor math. In fact, I might even try and stop trading. I'm 22 years of age. I started at 16. Okay, we're doing it for 6 years. So what that? Oh no, I wasn't that far off actually. I wasn't that far off. I spent about a quarter of my life trading so far. You're 22. I thought you was older. Well, fuck you. But Holt, you've been in the Discord for like fucking probably a year now. How do you not know how old I am, bro? But yeah, I've been doing this for quite a long, because of the beard. Is fair play, man. I thought you was 35. 35? I thought you were 30, boys. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. It's not even a compliment. You know when you're younger, it's like, oh, you look a little bit older. It's like, yeah, come on, bro. Ratings and that. Appreciate you. But now I'm 22. If I look older, bro, what do I look like? A full-grown man? What does it look like? I've got a mortgage, kids, shit like that. 35, you know. 35. Bullish gold. Gold should be bullish due to the man, 35 years of age, bruv. Are you mad? Hey, Holtz, how old did you think I looked? Not even look, actually, because you boys hear me talk all the time. So in terms of what I know I sound quite smart when I talk about trading, but as soon as the topic comes, bro, can I delete this or am I gonna have to punch someone in their mouth? I say some stupid shit though. 22 years of age. US inflation gone down. Yeah, US inflation down. Smashing it 22. Come on, Mags. Some mad violations. Trust me, bro. It is 35. 3 kids, divorced twice. I thought you were 45. Raw, bro. Man said 45. That means I've had the 2 fingers inside of me checking how my prostate's doing, bro. I'm nowhere near that, boys. Holy shit. 45. 45. Man, that's older than Stu, bruv. To be fair, I thought 30 odd. Fucking old, boys. Yeah, defo 30s. Yo, what the fuck? "45 is twice your age." Trust me, man. Fuck that. I thought you was 32 on your second. Like, fucking hell. Thought the same age as Stu. That's crazy. Jesus loves you, bro. I appreciate you, man. He loves you too, man. Yeah, no, if they were, yeah, trust me, if you was in pre-London, you would have thought I was like 12. Well, realistically speaking, probably about 18. Wish I started this at 22. Yeah, I thought you was 30s, bro. Fucking hell, boys. Why do you think that though? What is it? The trading took its toll. Fuck. Yo, fuck you, man. Oh. Yo, this I've actually got grey hairs all over as well. I don't know if you man can see. Let me try to swap this around. Can you see all the grey hairs? I'm pretty grey. You can probably see them. I don't know if you can. Oh, fuck those if you can. I've just got grey hairs. Started to recede a little bit. Wait, I actually am. No cap. Yo, whoa, holy shit. I actually fucking for real am. Since when was we way back here, bruv? Yo, bruv, I see what you man are saying now. Bro, I didn't even know my shit was like that. Yeah, for real. I might actually be that age. I know from the last year experience I'm going grey. Oh, man. Can you still produce, bro? No, man, I've got that soppy semen. Get on that minoxidil. Linda, what we saying, Linda? Not even trying to violate, but bro, trust, you need black castor oil. Let me just take a photo, because for real, I kind of do, man. I don't fuck with these greys. I actually don't like them, all jokes aside. Get on minoxidil. Minoxidil. Why does that sound like a class A? Oh, I've seen this before. This one from Manual I've seen before. Cheers, boys. Fucking hell. Mace loves the baby oil better. We know how this one ends. Oh shit, yeah, trust actually. Price action this week, not really tradable right now. I would agree. It's not the best. It ain't the best. Still a bit more uncertainty in the air. Are you about to sweep prior week higher? Have we taken it now? Oh no, still coming. Yeah, it looks like we are about to take that very, very soon. Is GJ still coming down? GJ still coming down. I want to see this displacement start to get filled and move myself over here. DXY's melted. DXY should really continue as well. That news is pretty negative. I reckon that prior week low looks like a nice area for price to come to. Yeah, exactly that. Still in last week's range. We've stayed within last week's range the whole time. This being the high, this being the low. We've stayed within that range the whole time. It's kind of shit. The sells from Tuesday onwards were nice. We had Monday that created the high, which was kind of annoying. If the Tuesday made the high, that would have been absolutely fucking perfect, but he didn't, so a little bit annoying. But Tuesday was quite nice for those trades. Thursday today was quite alright as well. Yeah, price action, yeah. What indicator you use? This is our own indicator, bro. This indicator, I got it made for our Discord, which is effects. It's a private indicator, so if you want to use the indicator, boys, in the bottom left, you'll be able to see a message. You can message me. Just message me indicator, and I'll send you over the Discord link, and then you can get it from the Discord, boys. It's in our Discord. So just drop me a message on there, and I'll send it over to you. I've got my other phone here, so I can send it. Minoxidil is actually used for hair growth, but black castor oil is just a natural version. Oh right, got you. No, it's the best hair regrowth, but when you start soon as you sorry, I read that poorly. No, it's best hair regrowth, but you have to start soon as so you can recover. Oh right, yeah, got you. Got it. What is your name, bro? From what we know is MFX, but do you prefer name? My name's Mace, bro. I do prefer Mace, to be honest, boys. This is my name, Mace. Mace, Pappy. I go by a few names, to be fair. Pappy. Before I do something stupid and get taken off, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. My name's Mace. My name's Mace, bro. Nowhere that would go, man. Where would you start if you knew nothing about trading and wanted to learn? It's hard. It's hard because if I had no knowledge, I would say mentor, bro. A mentor, straight off. Try and find a mentor who knows about fundamentals. Don't try and go to a mentor who's going to teach you a strategy. Go to someone. Go to someone who's going to teach you what the markets actually are and how to trade the markets, not just how to trade a strategy, because that's fucking easy, right? Trading a strategy isn't hard, but it's how to actually trade the markets. One, the psychological side, the risk management side, and the fundamental side. If your mentor cannot teach you those three things, you will not be profitable. I promise you that. You cannot just be profitable with a strategy. I swear down. Doesn't matter if your strategy is as mechanical as can be. If you don't have good risk management, good psychology, and good fundamental analysis and knowledge, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually earn money in these markets consistently. Yes, you might get a few payouts here, there, but I mean, we're not here to make a few profits here and there, are we? We're looking to make profits on a monthly basis, really. So tomorrow also look for buys at EU because of the higher time frame. Yeah, realistically, tomorrow we've got pound GDP, which is looking to go up. So I think GU buys look quite nice for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I'll be in the pre-London live from 6:30 tomorrow. Yeah, boys, we do a free pre-London stream in the Discord. So something to note about us, from 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 AM to 8 AM, I do a pre-London stream to my members. But on Friday, okay, on Friday, I do it for the free members, so everyone can come and join. I do my analysis in the morning, looking at the fundamentals, looking for the fundamentals, right? Looking at the biases of the day, the week, how the week went, etc., etc. I'll do that all on Friday for free for the free members from 6:30 to 8. So boys, make sure you're in the Discord. Again, if you're not in the Discord, tap that thing in the bottom left that says message. I've got my other phone here. Just drop me a message, boys, and I'll send the link over to you. Also, we do funded account giveaways every single Friday. Every single Friday we do funded account giveaways from Alpha Capital Group. Last week we gave away a 50k account to Vishal. The week before we gave away a 50k account to... Oh no, we didn't. It was 2 steals. We didn't manage to get one. 2 steals by the boys, which is crazy. But yeah, jump in the Discord, boys. We do giveaways, we do free content in there, man. Jump the fuck in there, because Discord's active. Discord's active. There's about nearly 8,000 people in there as well. A nice big community full of decent traders, not full of toxic people as well. If anyone's toxic in there, they're gonna get a talking to. Mates, what is you old strategy you used to trade before you got profitable? Any strategy you've been through or tried? There is, but the thing is, I'll say about a strategy, right, is it's not what makes you profitable. A strategy is not what makes you profitable. It's Riches versus Sal Sanchez. I rate Sal. Me and Sal are good. We're Gucci. Me and Sal pretty much were in villas next to each other when we was in Thailand. I think that'd be a good idea though, man. Do a little Riches versus Sal group chat month. I think that'd be quite good. But I rate Sal. I think he's quality, man. I think he's a trader that actually seriously talks enough about the markets. Don't know what happened there. Can I just unplug my HDMI? Right, there we go. Oh, I lost the chat. We gotta get a trade wars running. We should go against another trading group. That is a good shout though, man. It would be fun. That would be bare fun. Just no boys with... Wait, Royal Mal. What's he dropping off? Should probably answer the door. He can just fucking post it through the letterbox, can't he? But make sure you're in the Discord, boys, so you can get in for these funded account giveaways and shit. Oh, Sal went to your secondary school there. Yeah, that's lit, man. What, same year or something? Because I know he's like sort of our age, innit? Wait, Michael, how old are you, bro? I don't know how old you are. Tips on how to fix my psychology. I passed the 50k and rush it on live. Now my psychology is bad. The thing is that I'd say, AP, right, is trading's one of those things, yeah, where there's a stage. You always get to a certain stage, right? So I said this to one of my clients the other day. I sent a really long voice note to him. He's down 3% on his funded account. Oh, you're 20. You're 3 years. You're a few years younger than me. But you're always gonna think of it as a timeline, right? Think of it as a timeline. Let me just draw this timeline, yeah. So there'll be a point. So this is your start of your journey. So I'll just write ST for the start, and this is like current time because there's no finish, but this is just present. All right. So just put current time. So at the time when you start and the time you have your current time, you're always going to reach a point of passing the funded. So I'm going to PF for pass funded. There's going to be a point where you lose the account. So put LA for lose account. It's going to be a time when you get another funded. You pass the challenge. And there's going to be a time where you're going to be at some point maybe 3% drawdown. And then you're probably going to see yourself come up maybe 10%. There's another time where you're probably going to see extra funded. I'll put EF. It's probably another time when you could lose all your accounts. Alright? Most of these scenarios play out because it's part of a journey that everyone will experience. This will happen in your timeline. You're going to get profit. You're going to lose an account. You're going to get another account. Probably lose it again. Get another account. Go to 6% in drawdown. Then from 6% go back up to maybe 4% profit. All these scenarios, positive and negative, have a higher chance of playing out. Okay? So don't worry if it happens to you. Because if it happens, then it means you're on the right track. Right? You're on the right track. This has happened to me loads of times. I've got funded, then lost the account 3 or 4 times. Decent amount of times. I got funded, got 1 payout, lost my account probably 3 times. I've gone into drawdown of say 6, 7, 8%, and then come back to being in profit 2, 3, 4%. These scenarios play out. Okay, so if that has happened to you, well done, because you're in the journey. Because it'll be one point where that will stop happening, because then you're going to start having better psychology, you're going to start having better risk management, your strategy is going to get stronger over time, your fundamental knowledge is only going to get better, and now you're seeing yourself with loads and loads of benefits because you've actually been in the market situation. Okay, so if this happens to you, bro, you're on the route to success. I promise you, man. I promise you. It might be hard to see in the short term, but trust me, for someone who's been trading for long enough to know this shit, you're good, man. I promise you, you're gonna make it. And that's what I say to everyone, man. You're gonna come. There's gonna be a time in your trading where you're gonna come face to face with all these different scenarios, man. All right, you're above you. Fair play, man. He's lovely as well, man. I'll be honest, he's lovely. Sal's a lovely boy. He's a lovely boy. Yes, Natasha. Hearing this helping. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Appreciate it, bro. I needed this. Come on, bro. I'm gonna give you a follow back as well, man. Keep me up to date with how it's going, but I swear down, bro, this shit, this is just part of the journey. I think, but it depends on how you react to it, right? And I'll tell you another thing that is obviously going to change your perspective. All of the people that fail in trading give up. I swear down. 100% of people in trading that give up fail. Okay? So you see, when you see those percentages, 82% of people don't make money, or whatever it is. It might be a bit more. Say 85% of people lose money. The reason why 85% of people lose money is because they lost money and then gave up. Or they lost money and not bothered to realise how to actually trade the market. So don't let like that percentage scare you, innit? Don't let that shit scare you. If you don't give up, you won't fail. Promise you. I've been through a proper challenging journey as well. Proper challenge. I'll be honest, my psychology's got so well in person as well, like in real life as well. My psychology's got way stronger. I don't know if it's just because I've obviously grown older, or it's just because I'm a trader. But my psychology's it's fucking up there, man. It's up there. It's up there. I've got a meeting with Kareem and Infamous FX later as well. That should help learn about the journey. Lovely stuff, bro. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't watch too much of other traders. I'm not fully aware of how other people trade, how their sort of perspective. But I've heard good things about Kareem and that Infamous. So yeah, nice, bro. That should definitely help. They seem like some good head people. But yeah, it's all part of the journey, bro. It's all part of the journey. It's a bumpy ride. Don't get me wrong. It's a bumpy ride. But boys, nothing easy is fucking good, innit? Promise ya. Nothing easy is good. Whatever is hard is fucking good, right? I promise you. That's in any scenario. The fires have made me more determined, but I've had days I've thought never again. Like, we are not for real, man. For real. For real. For real. There's just know there's a decent amount of obstacles to overcome, but if you just stay on the route, keep a level head, don't give up, you'll get past it. Anyway, I love making this point. This is one of my favourite points to make. It takes 4 years for a uni course, right? 4 years. 4 years for a uni course. Say if you're studying law or something else fucking boring. What else is boring? Fucking science. I'll be honest, most shit's fucking boring. What else is bare boring? What's another topic that's mad boring, you man? You lot should have came to sales meetup in January. I had a boy that one of my boys went there. I'll be real, man. It's just fucking, bro. I saw Bear Man in Bally's went to that. Why were Bear Man turning up in Bally's and shit? Like, bro, what the fuck is that about, man? That's one thing I bare didn't rate. You saw about 5 man turn up in Bally's, bro. If I had an event, yeah, and people turn up in Bally's, I would smash your face. Don't know if I can say that on live, but I would rope you up. Psychology is also BS. Yeah. Let's say, alright, psychology. Say if you learn psychology, sociology, history for 4 years, I mean, you probably die of boredom, first of all, but it's taking you 4 years to learn that, right? If you give yourself 4 years in trading, well, putting this into perspective, it took me 3.5 years to get profitable. Cold. It took me 3.5 years. So in other words, it took me probably near enough the same amount of time as a uni course, but I'm not massively in debt, and I can I've learnt a trade that I can do 3-4 hours a day. I mean, I'll do it a bit longer because bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've got ADHD, so I find it difficult to fucking not do anything. So that's why I like having a group chat. I like jumping on call early. I like talking. Do you know what I mean? I like the way I can come on here, help a few of you, man. Even because otherwise, bro, I'll be doing piss all right now. I'll be sitting, chilling, probably bunning a Zane. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather wait later to bun a Zuni Booney, a Looney Tunes. But mate, honestly, if I didn't do shit like this, honestly, I'd probably just be with chilling, bunning Zanes all day. But this is why we do shit like this. 1, so we can help people, and 2, because mate, there's nothing more boring than sitting around and piss all. Advice on finding a mentor. Again, my biggest advice is find someone who's going to teach you the markets from a fun. I swear down, I just dribbled. No cap. That's embarrassing. As a full-grown man. So I'd say 1, make sure it's someone who can teach you fundamentals. 2, make sure someone that can teach you the psychological side of trading. And 3, risk management. Strategy is obviously quite a big thing, but boys, everyone can fucking learn a strategy. Not everyone can learn psychology. Not everyone can learn fundamentals. Not everyone has the patience for it. And not everyone can keep their risk managed. Or manage their risk even. And that's why I say when you find a mentor, make sure they've got the full package. That sounds crazy. But make sure they've got the... Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that again. Fucking hell, mate. He said it again as well. Make sure they're coming with knowledge. Right? They're coming with brain. Even that. Are you seeing any setups? At the moment, bro, no. Because what I would say, we are getting this little retracement down, but I wouldn't want to say shorting. Yeah, trust pause, man. Whoa! Hold on, motherfucker. I would say EU and GU are probably going to continue, yeah, coming with brains. Even that even that's something worse, bro. How'd I make it even worse? On one today, trust me, E7. You know the move. Wait, is your name your postcode? That's crazy. Where's E7? Was it like Plasto or something? E7 postcode. Epping. Can't be Epping. Is it Epping? E7's got to be London. Eppin's IG sign, I swear. Eppin's IG like 7, I think. IG7 or IG6. Lol, no. Oh, I thought that was your postcode. What postcode is E7? Is that even a postcode? E7 is a postcode district in Greater London. It covers a large area in the London district, stretching from East London to parts of Essex. Oh, it does push to Essex. What the fuck? And straddles boroughs, Newham, Waltham Forest, Redbridge. Alright. There is SMT between the XY EU against the pound on the daily. Let's have a little look at the SMT. I think the SMT is on GU in it. It's because the GU is a lot weaker than the euro. Because I think the GU looks a lot. Yeah. So GU. So we can see EU's pushing up, and obviously GU had that big push down. The reason for that is because the pound's actually really bearish at the moment, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's very, very, very weak. Very weak. Mate, you see a New York reversal on EU. I would say it's a risky thing to run for. Especially now we've just had that bearish dollar news. I think it's quite risky. It is quite risky, really. We have taken Pride Day low, so I think it would be stupid if we don't just have a look. But I reckon we could definitely continue up to that prior week high on EU, and obviously vice versa for DXY. I would say more look at EU than GU, but we might as well have a look at where we're going to react from, right? We'll just point out our 15-minute IFEG. If we get a trade through, then we can see that price is probably going to continue moving. It's going to have that reversal. If not, then it's going to move up. You trade on your phone, bro? Nah, never on my phone, man. Never on my phone. Always on a computer. The thing is, I barely log into my MT4 and MT5s on my phone. Like, I'd rather do it all on my computer. The reason why, mainly psychological reason, is because I don't like being out and about where I can change my trade. I don't like being I don't want easy access to change your place of trade. It really does help. Yeah, you can download your terminals on a computer. So you can download your MT4, MT5 terminals, your Match Trader terminal. You can jump on your funding pips. I think they use Match Trader, Trade Locker. Yeah, if you go on your prop firms, like for an example, let me go on my Propel. Oh no, it doesn't on Propel. But if you go on like funding pips, for an example, let me get up the competition account. Can I book in a call with you? Of course, bro. Can I book a call, bro? I need help with mindset for sure, man. Give me a call, bruv. Alright, boys. If you want I've got a business number. If you want my business number, you wanna come talk to me. Yeah, you haven't got to talk to me on the phone. You can just WhatsApp me, because I know some of you man have probably got like a lisp or some shit. No, I'm playing. But just drop me a message, boys. This is my number on. Oh, you can share a link. I didn't even know you could do that, bro. I didn't even know you could do that. That's actually lit. How do I get my number up? That is it. Just drop me a message on WhatsApp, boys. That's my phone number. Just take a screenshot if you want to chat to me on WhatsApp. I've got Discord, Instagram, and all that game. But if you want to drop me a message on WhatsApp, boys, there's that number. Just give me a screenshot. Just drop it. Just screenshot it, and then yeah. Same for you, boys, on YouTube as well, man. Same for you, man. To be fair, on YouTube, I'll send you boys the link in it. Yes, boys. Yeah, top man S. I'll jump on messaging after. But if you go on your accounts, yeah, on like funding pits, for example, I mean this is foul because this was that that monthly challenge. But for an example, right, if you go over to view competition, credentials, you can literally just open Match Trader from there. I don't want to show too much because I know TikTok tend to fucking take you off the app if you showing shit like that. But yeah, how do I know it will be a sell? It's a good question. It's a good question. But that's the point of a strategy and fundamental knowledge, bro. If you don't have that yet, boys, drop me a message, man. We do, mates, check my Discord post in the free chat for sure, my broski. But boys, if you guys want mentoring, I do mentoring, innit? So if you like the way that I teach, if you like because I've got full strategy videos, risk management, fundamentals, everything else really. Oh my days, what is this? Yo, what is that, bruv? Why does that low-key look like me as well? Hey, why does that bear look like me, bruv? Yeah, it kind of does, but kind of don't. It kind of, no, bear kind of does, doesn't it? Because it is you. Is it? Well, why is he so fat then? I just clocked what's on the right of it. I didn't even see that. Oh, yo, that is fucking lit, man. As you boys may know, yeah, it's a vio. The thing is, boys, what's on the right is more of a vio. No pork, because I don't eat pork. Automatic only, because I've only got an automatic license. It's embarrassing, I know. Clubs, because I love golf, and yeah, fat, and obviously because of course I've got a Zane in my hand. This is stew. Oh wait, let me get the stew one up. Alright, this is quality. That's cold. Even that one's. Yo, what? Yo, why the fuck are you bolo? Why are you bolo and I'm fat? Why are you built like a shit brick house and I'm like a beanbag? I've seen what you've done here. Wait, that's actually sick though, man. Where did you do that, Stu? Yo, that's sick, man. Why did you put like a butt plug on the bottom right? Gold will teach you good patience. I love. Oh, golf. Yeah, trust me. Hey, Natasha, let's go play golf soon, then, man. Let's play golf soon. Who else rates golf, man? I'm a big advocate for it. I love it. I'm gonna make a TikTok shop advertisement. TikTok there. Careful with the infinity stone. Stu's actually got the full tattoo on his left hand. He's got the full Thanos glove, not the Thanos glove, the full infinity gauntlet on his hand as a tattoo. Swear down. Where's your local golf club? I live in oh yeah, I've got of course. I'm from Essex, boys, so I'm like Harlow. If you guys know where Harlow is, it is a shithole. I am from Harlow. So my local golf club would be. You're in Harlow. Ow! Spud me. Spuddies. Are you in HR2 as well, or was you with her? Well, you. If you're a Harlow based man, it's Thurrock, mate. I don't even know where the fuck that is. Oh, that's Essex, right? You anywhere near Hampshire? Hampshire. 82 miles. 2 hours and 2 minutes. Oh, you're like South East London. I'm in Harlow, darling. Get to man. Jesus Christ. Did you see your t-shirt trying to make it say shoot? Oh no, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that, bro. Yeah, that's brilliant. His ears are huge. I visit Hampshire to see my brother. It's a long drive. Well, where are you then? I thought you said you're Hampshire. Whereabouts are you then? Hampshire. Hampshire, yeah. Natasha, where are you? You like Irish or something then, I'm assuming. So that's a random guess. I used a fat picture, that's why. Oh, that makes sense. I'm in Hartford, but that's fucking way closer then. Natasha, that's way closer, man. Do you reply? Yeah, bro, I'll reply. Yeah, drop me a message, I'll reply. How do you get the bigger candles on the chart too? It's an indicator, bro. It's called ICT HTF candles. Just this one here. Give this one a screenshot. This one here, ICT. Yeah, drop me a text, bro. Drop me a text, man. ICT. It's a bit shitty. Take a screenshot. Somebody took a screenshot. So look, we should be continuous up to the prior week now. Finally, currently 800k. A small place, but it's nice. No Hereford, lol. Hereford. Wait, what? I'm in Hereford, bro. That sounds that sounds so close. Oh, okay, yeah, it's further. Oh, you're not the other side of Hertfordshire, bro. I didn't even know Hertfordshire was that big. Right, that's 3.5 hours away. The thing is, though, you got to be travelling to play golf, though, man. Masters just started. Didn't even know that, Chris. I literally got into golf about 2 months ago. I'm new to all this shit. I'm new to this shit. I'm bare new. Bare new. That's sick, though, man. I didn't know the Masters started. I'm actually, it's quite good because Masters goes out through the day as well, doesn't it? So it's actually quite good for someone like me who trays from home and all that game. Texted you just now, you lovely stuff. I'll drop you a text after. Bro, I didn't get a screenshot. Right, go on, get a screenshot. Wait, 2 seconds. Nice, you got a screenshot. Golf is chill. Yeah, this is the banging weather for it, man. Unreal weather for it. I would love to get more reps in on the Asia strategy, but when I miss entry or don't see it, I need to wait for the next day. Any advice? Just patience, bro. Monster, that's the pure patience of it. It's always good to get the reps in, yeah, but also you got to realise the other side to trading, which is that patience, you know? It's that patience side of it. So, yeah. Show us settings too, please. Yeah, sure, bro. 2 secs. The only thing you've really got to change is make sure you got these 4 here, 4 hours, 3 candles, 1 day 3 candles, 1 week 3 candles, 1 month 3 candles. Give that a screenshot. Sweet. Watching from Australia. Fucking hell. Come on, Rohan. Watching from Australia. That's 30, man. Big up Australia. This is what I like about TikTok, man. You actually meet people from all around the world. There's probably better Afrikaans in here as well. Australians, that's lit. Yes, F20, what we saying, my boy? Yes, S, what we saying? Why does Hereford sound so much closer? I'm watching from your back garden, bro. You sweating, bro. Watching from Slovakia, I just sell. Jeez. Big up Slovakia, man. Chilling, bro. How you been? I'm good, F20, bro. I'm good, man. Just been chilling myself. Markets have been alright. To be fair, they've actually been a lot nicer the most recent week. I was saying this week's been a lot nicer. It was a given, though, really. A little bit more certainty in the market. So, yeah, I've been good, man. Just chilling. Same old shit, you know me. Just trading. Entre mi canal, mira el análisis de un verdadero professional asesor financiero 8 años de experiencia. I'll help you boys just I'll just get that in English. So wow, that sounds mad, you know. The start of it is enter my canal. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Yeah, I don't know Spanish. I know Morales look. I know professional is professional. I know financiero is finance. 8 años is 8 years experience. Spanish is actually quite easy, to be fair. I'm in drawdown. Any tips, bro? Minus 700 on funded. I'm down nearly 1%, bro. There is no problem. You literally have no problem there, man. Don't know. I'd say this week's been dead compared. Really? See, I've really liked how this week's gone, to be honest. Well, I wouldn't say I've really liked it. It's obviously still not the best, but it was all right this week. It was a bit more certain. At least the tariffs are out. At least we got a bit more news on that. Hopefully that narrative stays quite clean and tidy for us, but we'll see. Nearly 1%, bro. 1% drawdown's calm, bro. 1% drawdown's fine. What are you risking on that account, bro? Odds on I get one-on-one interview with you and I learn. Odds on I get. This week says yeah, that's the thing. This week actually gave setups. That's why I liked it as well. Quite cumulative in my opinion. Yeah, it has been because we're still within that previous week range. I do hear what you're saying. We look for an EU. Realistically, EU continues. I do want to see EU continue to the high now. That's really what I'm saying. Sorry, AP. What? Drop me a message, bro. We've got an office in Canary Wharf. Well, we're currently moving into there. It's fucking taking ages. But you can come meet us down there, bro. We do one-to-one mentoring in person, online. We've got monthly mentoring that you can join. We don't charge a fortune. We're traders ourselves. We earn money from trading, so we don't ask for fucking hundreds and hundreds of quids. It's also a monthly subscription, so you can cancel whenever we stop giving you value, which is important. Plus, the first month we do 50% off. So give me a shout, boys. Give me a shout. We've still got one more code today. Actually, we've still got one more 50% off code for the mentoring. So if you guys want that, again, just drop me a message. I don't know what my risk was. See, that's a big problem. That's a huge problem you got there, S. Huge problem. You ever thought about jumping to futures? I haven't, bro. To be honest, I always stick to what's. Bro, to be honest, trading's not worked for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't fix what's not broken. Yeah. Don't fix what's not broken. Hi, I've been looked at my dashboard after putting in my password wrong. Can you help? Of course I can. Watts. Watts. Drop me a Watts. What's your full name, bro? Bro, me and you need to jump on a call. We'll jump on a call, my bro. No sweat. We'll jump on a call tomorrow. I don't really have time for today, because I do have a video to make as well. Bro, how do people get my Instagram? I don't actually understand that. Look at drop 2 mace in free chat. Oh no. Yo, why does that bear look like Lou, bruv? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's what Lou's actually seriously... Yo, that's actually mad, bruv. That's actually what Lou's gonna look like in a few years, I reckon. He's got a vape, a hairbrush. Yo, that's quality. That's actually cold. The hairbrush is crazy as well. Hairbrush there and another. He's got 2 hairbrushes. I'm a fan of QQQ ETF. What are your ops on it? Feel like there's a decent margin to be made in a few months. What's QQQ? Sorry, bro. Never got the IFG with FG form this week. The GU we got, man. How come you ain't in the office yet, bro? It's because the people are still fucking moving out of it, man. To be fair, in all fairness, what the fuck is that? Seriously. Why do I smell? See, what am I a dog, bro? To be picking something up and smelling it. First thing I do is smell it, not even look at it. No, bro, that's stupid. But yeah, they're still moving out of their office, bro. Tommy. In all fairness, they did say that whilst we was looking at it, because we were just looking at all the offices, and she said like these people were meant to be moving out quite soon. And we said, yeah, this one's perfect. So to be fair, it makes sense. But we're just getting temporary offices space at the moment, which they're helping us get, which is nice. So yeah, on a live funded, if you're in drawdown for the month, will it reset for the next month? It should do. No, wait, what are you talking about? No, it won't. You've got max drawdown or daily drawdown. Sorry, bro, I got that wrong. So if say for an example, right, if you're 8% down for the on your account, you're 8% down on your account. It will stay like that until you make more profits. Daily's different, obviously. So you've got pretty much got lifetime drawdown or daily drawdowns, pretty much. Yeah, sweet Sam. Yeah, I've got much more time tomorrow, bro. If you're active. ETF that follows Nasdaq top 100 tech stocks. I thought you said QQQ. I thought you said QQQ. Nasdaq's good. I would say we're doing cahoots tomorrow. Of course we are, Ryan, bro. Of course we are. QQ. Oh, it's the ETF that follows Nasdaq. Oh, okay, I got you. I've never traded it, bro. I've never really had a look at it. In terms of Nasdaq, though, Nasdaq is probably one of the best indexes to be trading with, in terms of the US indexes. S&P is good. I'll be honest. S&P, Nasdaq, Russell, any of them are good. I really like Nasdaq though, Nas 100, because obviously tech stocks. There's a lot more that can be affected by them. They're the best companies in the US that the US have, 100%. But also those companies get affected by bonds, by bond yields, by what the government has to pay back on borrowed money, or interest rates. They get affected quite highly on that. Interest rates really do affect tech stocks. So if you see interest rates coming down, tech stocks will boom, because tech stocks, there's big tech stocks in over in the US that heavily rely on borrowing money, right? And when the borrowing cost becomes lower, so for example, if I want a loan from the bank 10 million, and now the interest rates have come down from 4.5% to, let's just say, a 25 basis point move to the downside, down to 4.25%, that means I'll have to pay 2.5% less, or sorry, 0.25% less on what I paid back. So the interest will be lower. So if I was a tech company, I'll be over the moon, because we'll be charged less than what we'll have to pay back. So yeah, so that's why I like tech stocks, because interest rates are heavily changed on that. It's a little bit different for like the S&P. S&P is like the top 500 stocks. You've got a lot of companies that don't actually get affected by that side, but you'll notice a lot of tech stocks do, because a lot of them rely on borrowed money from banks, government, etc. Not the government, but banks, big banks, hedge funds, etc. Dow Jones is good. Dow Jones is good to trade. I personally like Nasdaq's probably the nicest one in my opinion. If I come top 3 again but don't win, I'm never doing a coup again. You come bare close, Ryan, man. You actually have, innit? Yeah, bro, only trade FX. Yes, come out. What we saying, my broski? My family, bro. My fucking family. What's the time anyway, boys? 20 past 2. I'm going to chill. I'm going to wait for this to come and break this prior week high, and then I'll probably jump off, boys. It should be coming to grab that high now. Did you go uni, bro? Nah, man, didn't go uni. I went college. For a few years. Yeah, I did business for 2 years. And then was going to go back. I did go back to do T-level construction, so I can go ahead and get, well, it's like my second option, if you may. And then I got into just quick 3R on EU reversals. Nice, bro. EU reversals, When was that, bro? When did you get in that? EU hasn't really reversed today. Got this horrible thing on my neck, definitely a skin tag. I should probably leave it alone. It's not way fucking around with it. Sorry man, I completely missed that comment. Yeah, I was in college, went T-level construction to do another further few years at college, but I thought, bruv, I've actually started to make money off trading now, so why the hell am I still doing this? I might as well go all out and trading, and that's what I've done. And now we're here, bro. Yes, Corey, what we saying, bro? Big Mace, Big Corey. Hey mate, why are we buying EU? I wouldn't say buy EU, bro. I'm not saying long it. I'm saying price will come to this, should really become to this priority high. If you wanna put in a long order, it's on you. Personally, I wouldn't be buying. You don't really want to be buying above the prior day range, the prior day 50. You don't want to be buying in this scenario. YouTube, make sure we're subbing, man. I want to go back on my channel and there be at least 10,090. There's not. How many subs do we actually have? We've got 1,086, 87. Not even too sure. How many subs do we have? Ooh, 1,089. Boys, if you're coming from the TikTok, I'm live over on YouTube right now. My username is RichSFX. Go drop a follow. We've been trying to grow this recently for the last few months. We've managed to gain a decent amount of followers, to be fair. Or subscribers, whatever the fuck you call it. That's our account over on YouTube, boys. Whenever we stream on TikTok, we stream on YouTube as well, and you boys can see the whole screen. So I advise you boys to come over and join on YouTube, because it is much more better screen. You can actually see my whole screen, you can see my face, you can see the room I'm in. I'm not in a nice room. I'm just in my home office at the moment, which is, as you boys on YouTube can see, an absolute shithole. The thing is though, man, I live with women, and when you live with women, they have to make every little bit of space somewhat theirs. So even my bedroom, even there's something of my sister's and my mum's in there. In this room, which is my office, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be really honest with ourselves. This isn't mine, yeah? This fluffy thing ain't mine. This fucking fluffy thing ain't mine. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? This fluffy thing ain't mine. Let's see if I rock with it though. See if it goes. I don't mind. But you know what I mean? This shit ain't mine. It's the thing about women, you know? They love leaving stuff. They love putting like their own sort of. It's like with animals. You know, animals like to piss in certain areas. It's like what women do. But women don't piss. They just put their belongings places. Do you know what I'm saying? Women, eh? That's your weekend outfit, ain't it? No. No, it's not. No, it's not, Josh. Fine, it is. Alright, finally caught me out here. Right, come on EU, man. Stop fucking breaking them eyes. Wear the jacket, Mace. No, I'll be... Look like a bad... Fresh outfit, come on, boys. When you gonna move out, G? I don't know, man. The thing is that I've always thought about it, though, man. I've always found it difficult to find a reason to move out because I bare like my family, innit? Like, I love being around my family. I love... my mum wakes up early like me. We have a coffee, we talk. Like, I love that about it, bro. And I love when I'm chilling, I'm working, and mum comes home. Me and us are talking. We cook dinner with each other. Do you know what I mean? I fucking bare like it. So I find it hard to just live on my own, man. Because I would live on my own. I'd either live on my own or with my bird. But I'd rather live on my own, to be honest. For the first year or a couple of years, really. But do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to lose that relationship I've got with my mum. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get all soft on you, man. But I ain't trying to lose that relationship I've got with my old lady. Do you know what I mean? He means his mum that. To be honest, Stu, it's not even my mum. It's actually my nan who does the washing. It's my nan. My nan does the washing and the ironing. Mum does the cooking. Gotta give her that. As they should, though, right? So I mean, no, I'm joking. That's out of order. That's vibes. Come on, man. No, but for real. That's the reason why I haven't moved out yet, and that's the reason why I kind of would rather get an office than rather move out. Do you know what I mean? Yes, 1,090 subs, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's push this shit. We've gained, 250 subs in 28 days. It's not bad, you man. Keep running that shit up. My mum just got sentenced to 6 months for something she didn't do. What? Wait, why? Wait, what did she supposedly do? Fucking hell, that's awful, man. Is that actually true? If that's true, that's fucking horrible, man. Six months. It couldn't have been that bad. We should have fiddled a lecky or something. Fiddle the lecky. What did your old lady do? 6 months in prison. The thing is, you got to do something really light to do that, but not too light. So she probably, what did she do, man? She was friends with a dealer, and we got raided. They think she's involved. Oh, right. So she's not been fiddled a lecky. So she ain't been arrested. She's in custody, right? In custody? Is that the wrong word? But that's like a kids thing. Man, that's tapped. Yeah. Trust me, Josh, bro. Trust me. Boys, keep subbing to that YouTube. So gold break all-time high today. Gold has it? No, it hasn't, bro. Are you saying it will? Gold's all-time high should be 316 something, 317. Yeah, 3168. Still got a little bit to go. Are you you said it might? I think that's what you're saying. I reckon it definitely could, because we are definitely coming back up as well. Fiddle the lecky. How much you make a month? Strong question. The thing is, bro, I've got more stuff than just trading. I've got money in ISAs. I've got a business. I've got trading. So I've got a few different things that makes me money, bro. And I say this all the time, boys. That isn't the right question you should be asking. It isn't the right question you should be asking. What software are you using at the moment? I only got access to a phone. This is my setup at the moment. Don't worry about that, bro. Yeah, don't watch that. I've got laptop, screen, and screen. That's all you need, boys. One laptop, 2 screens. Don't be that type of guy who's got about 30 screens. Doesn't make you a better trader. Makes you less profitable, I swear down. But yeah, you can get more screens if you want, but don't be that guy who's looking at like 5, 6 different fucking screens at once. I'm in a long trade hold to 3147. Nice. When did you get in that one, Natasha? Actually, I think this would be a good test. Natasha, how old do you think I am? Let's ask a lady. Let's ask a lovely young lady. Because for some reason the boys think I'm a crazy age. Well, how old do you think I am, Natasha? Let's see from her point of view. This could be bad, lads. Swear, trading's the only job where people constantly ask what you make. If you did that on site, you'd get a smack. Yeah, trust me, bro. And people tend to treat you differently when you let them know about your income. Yeah, trust. Trust me. Sabs. Is Sabs a girl? Sabs a girl or a dude? Sabs, are you a dude or a girl? No need to ask that question about 10 times. I think about 27. That ain't a bad guess. I'm a dude. Oh, that's calm. Yeah, I'm not. Got in at 3117. Nice. For real. Natasha, how old do you think I am? I'm gonna have to ask you again. I think you heard me. Respectfully, are you using TradingView? Yes, bro. TradingView all day, always. I'd say though, when you do have trades, yeah, is do your analysis on TradingView, but then go make sure when you place your trade, if you're on Trade Locker or Match Trader, it's good because it's obviously integrated with TradingView, and it will be much more closer to your to obviously your broker's actual spreads and actual price. So make sure you go on there. 27, 24. Yeah, that's actually a good guess. I'll take that. What time is the CPI? It's already come out, bro. It come out an hour ago. Have a good one, bro. Gonna enjoy some sun. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off. I'll probably jump off now as well. I thought it was gonna come take the high, but we're actually not. But now I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go out, chill out, bun a little Zane, chill out. I've been on here for over 2 hours now. GU short. I'll be more looking for the longs up to the prior week high, boys. Obviously, I'm not really looking for trades, but I say if you are looking at something, I would say to the upside, really. But yeah, boys, appreciate you, man, for joining. Like what I said, boys, in the morning I'm gonna be doing a free pre-London stream in a Discord at 6:30. So in the bottom left, boys, you can drop me a message. It says message. Drop me a message. Ask me for the Discord link, and I'll send it over to you. If you want any of my indicators, boys, again, drop me a message. I can send you over my indicator I made, and stuff like that. We're also doing a 50k giveaway in the group chat tomorrow, so make sure you boys are in there for that as well. Absolutely brilliant. You, man, love you all. Again, make sure you sub to the YouTube. YouTube's where we stream every single time as well. Sometimes we're live on different accounts, boys, on TikTok, just because we get taken off a few of them. But yeah, you boys, love you. See you, man, tomorrow. Someone's gonna win a 50k account. Yeah, and yeah, I should see all you boys tomorrow morning in the pre-London TikTok. See you boys. Whew. We didn't get banned, boys. We didn't get banned. Oh my goodness! Yes! Woo! Fucking hell! Didn't get banned. Yes! Right, boys. I'm gonna switch off now. I'm gonna go bun as much weed as I possibly can. Soothe my ADHD head. Appreciate you boys for joining. I hope you had a good one. Obviously, we had not too much during New York session. It was mainly just the continuation of what we already had, which made sense in terms of fundamental bias and in terms of what news was coming out in New York session. But yeah, I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Like I said, free chat in the morning for the pre-London, boys. If you're a member, make sure you're in the right chat, boys. I'll be in the right chat. I'll send an announcement out in the morning as well. Just about 10 minutes before I jump on live. But yeah. See you boys in the morning. Again, I say this all the time. If you've got a question about something I've said on live, boys, drop me a DM on Discord. I'm still active for the rest of the day. I don't do fucking anything, so feel free to drop me a message, boys. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Love you all, man. Take care.